Welcome back, everybody. My name is Courtney. I'm down here from ADRIAN Brien Nissan. Today, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of my 2.5 litre petrol engine X-Trail and show you what each model can do for you. Now, I'm no mechanic. That was Dad, not me. But all my petrol X-Trails run with a 2.5 litre engine, 4 cylinders. We have a 4x4 and a 4x2 powertrain across the models, which we will explore a little bit deeper as I break down the cars for you. As I said before, the Nissan X-Trails come with a couple of different drivetrains. I'm currently sitting in the third row of the Nissan X-Trail ST 4x4. The 4x4 drivetrain comes with a 7-seat option, whereas if I wanted a 5-seat option in the ST, I would be looking at the 4x2 drivetrain. Now, jumping into the Nissan ST, a little bit to go through just because it is the entry model for what the Nissan X-Trail offers. Starting off with the back doors, we open almost 90 degrees, mainly to help with mobility, getting light things in and out. Coming through, we've got air conditioning at the rear. We've got a USB and a USB-C point chargers. The back of the seats on both the driver and the passenger will have pockets. And putting down the middle seat, we've got an extra set of cup holders. Jumping into the pilot seat of the Nissan X-Trail ST, we have your 8-inch touch display through here, reverse camera, AM, FM and digital radio, followed by your wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Funky little gear selector that goes up or back. Electronic handbrake, so biggest upgrade from the T32, getting rid of that foot brake. In your four-wheel drive, we also have different drivetrains. We can go snow and off-road, and the car's just going to alter to those terrains. For the driver, we have a 7-inch advanced drive assist display. In here, we're going to find all our NIM, or our Nissan Intelligent Mobility. In this screen, this is where we're going to control our lane intervention, our blind spot intervention, our emergency brakes for the front and rear. We've got a traffic sign reader, so that's a camera mounted up on the front windscreen. That's going to be a live reader for the traffic signs that we go through. As we approach 2 kilometres over the speed limit, it will begin to flash at us for a warning device. So with Nissan Intelligent Mobility, I've got little orange triangles tucked up here on the mirror. So as someone approaches my blind spots on both sides, a little light illuminates on my mirror. So when I go to change lanes, it's going to let me know. Alrighty, so now we're jumping into the STL. I like to say that the L stands for a little bit extra. The little bit extra in this variant upgrade, leather scented trim. My back seats are exactly the same as the ST with the pockets, the air conditioning and the USB. But for the second row, we're also going to be adding privacy glass on the windows. Sitting in the pilot seat now, we're continuing the leather scented trim. We've got a bit more leather through here and a beautifully wrapped leather steering wheel. STL, same 8-inch display, a couple of the upgrades. 360-degree camera, so we now have eyes at the front and the sides, just as well as the back like the ST. Jumping down to the air conditioning unit, we now go up to a dual zone system. So both you and your front passenger can split your different temperatures. Tucked up in here as well are the heated front seats. Alrighty, so we've done the ST and done the STL. Now we're about to jump straight into the TI. Now, the TI, talking about drivetrains, we come with the intelligent 4x4, but only in a 5-seater. So to do 4x4 and 5-seaters is limited to the TI and TIL. Now, keeping it the same as the last 2 models, the only thing we're adding to the back seat is the tri-zone air conditioning control, which for your back seat passengers can control it themselves. So sitting in the best seat in the car, we now go to a 12.3 touchscreen. In here, we're going to have satellite navigation, a wireless Apple CarPlay, Android still wired, but we're also going to have a bigger display of that 360-degree camera. Adding into the TI, we have the 12.3 driver assist display, so completely electronic in front of me, as well as a heads-up display. Now that's going to be putting up the critical information so I can keep my eyes out on the road and to take down those microseconds where I look down. From there, we can put up the traffic sign recognition, we can have the car satellite GPS coordinates all up there, and we get to pick and choose. Now, this would not be an Xtrail TI without our tilt and slide sunroof. So I'm going to open up my cloth cover. That's going to go back all the way to the back seats. So our back seat passengers can also look up. And then I'm going to tilt and slide the front half and get some natural breeze in the car. All right, so we've finally made it to the final variant of my petrol lineup. This is going to be the TIL. So the same as the STL, the L is going to stand for a little bit extra. Let me show you. Different from the Xtrail TI, my TIL now has a motion sensing tailgate. What does that mean? So we've got 3 ways to open the boot. We've got the button on the car. We've got the intelligent key, just like the TI, or we're now adding in the kick feature. So give the kick under the boot a good old go, and we should pop up. Coming into the back of the Nissan X-Trail TIL, we've got 585 litres of the boot capacity. Coming in as well, we've also got the divide and hide flexi storage that Nissan offers. So, believe it or not, 16 different ways to stack these boards and make it more flexible for your lifestyle. But as well, the cargo blind that is here for a bit of privacy also has a way to fit up under the storage. That way you can give yourself a bigger, better boot. Okay, so I'm in the backseat of the Xtrail TIL, the final one in the lineup. We are adding a nice and genuine leather nappa trim to the back seat. And you're also going to see this one's a little bit different. This has got the tan option, not just the black. As well, in the back seats, we're also adding heated seats. And we've got rear sunshades back here for a bit more protection from the sun. Now, all the Nissan X-Trails come with a 40-20-40 split. Now, back in STL days, we have the third row, right? So in that case, we need to be able to move the second row up and down to make a bit more space. So even though I'm in a 5-seater 4x4 drivetrain, doesn't mean I still can't move the seats forward. In the front seats of the TIL, not too much has changed. For the driver and the passenger, we have got memory seats, so 2 profiles per seat. We're adding in a heated steering wheel and a 10-speaker Bose sound system. Which one are you choosing? We've got 8 colour options, 4 with black roofs across the 4 variants spread from SC, STL, TI and TIL. Now that is a complete wrap on the Nissan X-Trail 2.5 litre petrol variant. We've got 4 down here, we've got 4 demos for you to test drive. Down here at ADRIAN Brien Nissan, your experience is our priority, and I can't wait to see you behind the wheel of one of them.